Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Warlock.
Hello.
Today, we are back in Tanaris, guys. We're going to turn in a few quests and eventually make our way to Ungoro Crater.
Hi there. I have a proposition for an
Wow, look at those goggles.
you if you are up to the challenge. Along with my invention, the Super Eggomatic, I am hard at work aiding the druids with their campaign to save the hippogriffs. The birds are being affected by the evil effects of the Gorduni ogres inhabiting the ruins of Veralis, and their numbers are dwindling. I collect many different types of eggs. Will you help and find some for me? Are you another one of Darren's interns? She's quite a knowledgeable
Wish we had goggles like that.
adventurer. You should be grateful to be studying under her leadership. Now, let me get the Super Snapper FX. You're gonna love it. Have the first look at my new invention, adventurer. All you need to do is target whatever it is you'd like to take a picture of and push the button. What was that creature from the hinterland that you mentioned? Gamarita? Well, good luck finding her. I'm sure Darren will be quite pleased with the snapshot you returned to her. In any case, here's the Super Snapper. Have fun.
Alright, well, there we go. We have the camera to take a picture of Gamarita in the hinterlands if we decide to go back, which we may. But today we're going to turn in a few quests and head to Ungoro Crater. Got a corpse right at the graveyard here. Maybe Don Carlos took this guy down. Hans Christer. Don Carlos the Executioner. But yeah, that gnome, I never noticed those goggles until today. Like, they look pretty cool. I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. Seen a funny meme about warlocks in the TBC Classic Reddit. When the healer dares suggest I take mana pots or demonic ruins as a warlock, I say no thanks and choose life tap instead. I think that's how most warlocks are. Most groups aren't that sweaty, right? Especially for this phase. Supposedly the content is much easier since it's all post-nerfed. So I guess you could go in as a warlock without any demonic ruins or mana pots. Good thing about having a paladin, though, for this warlock, we could actually go to Scholomance and farm our own demonic ruins with the paladin solo. That's one thing about paladins in TBC and Wrath of Lich King too. They have a lot of gold farms and different farms that they can do to make gold. Pretty much up there with mages, if not better than mages in making gold.
See ya later.
Have you defeated the avatar of Hakar, Traviseen? Has his essence yet empowered the egg I gave you?
Be seeing ya.
Alright, so we're gonna get a helmet here, guys. The essence of Hakar has been collected. Even now the egg stirs with life. Could the myths of Hakar be true? That must not be true. If it is, then I fear what Hakar may do if birthed again. I will keep this egg safe and be sure it does not fall into evil hands. Your labors with me are finished, Traviseen. You have touched a legend, and your actions may one day change the face of our world. So we're going to take this helmet, which is a decent upgrade. 63 armor, 9 stam, 17 intellect, 18 spirit, and 6 spell power. It's called the Gem Burst Circlet. I'm pretty sure we can wear it now.
Okie dokie.
There we go. Let's put this on. That's our new helmet. We got our hair back.
How you doing, man? Later.
What the heck is this
Who
again?
you be?
Yes, give me the spell to summon the
Be
avatar.
seeing ya.
Used within the sanctum of the fallen god. Oh, okay. This allows you to summon the avatar of a car. That's cool. We don't really need it, though. Alright, so we're going to head down here now, guys. We're going to turn in the Sunken Temple quest. And this leads us back into the Sunken Temple again. We'll probably do it one more time. I feel like I got lucky with the last group that we just got into that one. And we cruised through it pretty damn quick. Here, let's make ourselves a soul stone. And a hellstone. Just in case we get ganked. We'll bring out our imp as well. And in 8 levels, guys, we will be trying to get our, I think it's called Dreadsteed, our 100% speed mount for Warlock. So I might start preparing for that. Supposedly you can start it at level 58. There we go. I knew we needed to get ready, guys. I had a feeling we would get knocked off our mount there. Try to get another soul shard here. There we go. And we got some green pants, the Warden Woolies. Leather pants, 12 stam, 12 intellect. Decent if you're a boomkin. I usually just send this stuff over to my paladin and he disenchants it for whatever the cost is. Get a gold 69 silver for disenchanting this. It's not bad. A lot better than... It's like a gold more than the vendor value. So it is good to have an enchanter. And Minecraft is going to have a theme park, guys, in the United Kingdom. It's supposedly going to cost over $50 million. What the heck is that? What effect does he have? Soul split. Good. Only the light half of your soul made it through the transport. I don't know what the heck that's all about. Yeah, I assume that's going to be pretty popular. Minecraft really wasn't a game. I've never really played it. I'll be honest, I never played Minecraft ever. It was after my time, I guess you could say. I don't know.
I know. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. My home is actually in Ratchet, but after crashing my Zeppelin here, I thought I might as well start the research I came here to do.
Yes, the Sunken Temple. I can say that I have seen it with my own eyes. Perhaps you'd like to hear more about it? You look like the adventurous type. I know things that may intrigue you. I once entered the foreboding chambers of the Sunken Temple. The evil in that place penetrates all that enter. I barely managed to find my way out, wading through the ooze that now covers the floors. All I can remember is stumbling through a large circular room filled with serpent statues. Recently, I discovered a round stone that appeared to have the same serpent symbol imprinted on it. I had it packed up and shipped to my workshop in Ratchet. Retrieve it and I might be able to tell you more.
Well, there we go. So that's a statue that we seen last time we were in there, but we didn't have this quest, so we couldn't complete it. But the next time we go in there, we can do that. And then this quest, we're also going to try to get, it's called the Talai Haze. We have to complete the Mario and Luigi quest in good old Ungrow Crater, though. We want to pick that up. So that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to head down to Ungrow Crater and hopefully finish that quest up before we get back into Sunken Temple. And then there's another quest chain where we start from Stormwind, and then it's a lot of traveling though. So I'm not too sure if we'll do that. Maybe we will. Good thing is it brings us back up to the hinterlands. Might be a good idea. and you collect the tablets. It's pretty easy. But you have to get materials. Like from these searing rocks, they drop an item that you need. Maybe we'll try to get them. I think it's one of these buzzard wings is what we need. So you got to make a drink for a dwarf, and then he gives you the information you need. And to get that information, you got to make a certain drink for him. You can buy most of the items from the auction house, though, so you don't really have to do this. So we'll bring out the Void Walker here. Maybe we'll do it. We have a few quests up there. In the hinterlands, like we got the Wildkin Feather. That's really about it. Pretty sure we need 3 buzzard wings. Yeah, it's the Rhapsody Tale quest, Jane. You gotta make the Kalimdor cocktail. You need rock gizzards, iron for liver, and Grodok liver. So you can get the... This is where you get the grok gizzards. So I guess we didn't get any of them yet. I think these guys dropped them, pretty sure. He immolated us. I didn't know searing rocks could do that. Yeah, I'd never played Minecraft. It's an all-time game, though. It really embraced that sandbox style of game that everybody clearly enjoys today. With games like Rust, it's another popular... It's probably like the first sandbox game I really enjoyed. Where you can just go out in the world, build stuff, raid other players. They have like a similar style of gameplay, I guess. Oops. You know, you can get attacked by zombies. I think a lot of those games sort of copied Minecraft, to be honest. Like H1Z1 was a game like that. It was like open world. You could build bases. Not as big as Minecraft, but it was the same concept. Like at night, like zombies would come out and attack you, and you'd have to defend yourself. think they call them creepers or something like that in Minecraft. Yeah, I've never played it. But it's still going strong. Which is like, what, over a decade? It's probably almost 20 years old now. We're not getting the item we want, guys. It's too bad. I wonder what the drop rate is on it. And I wonder if we can buy it on the auction house. We'll have to see. I'll probably just do that, guys. We'll just buy it on the auction house. It's ridiculous trying to farm it. We have the gold. And if we can't farm it, we probably won't do it. We'll just do the 2 quests we get here. And then once we get 51, 52, maybe even level 50, we can start getting into Blackrock Depths. Looking forward to that. The mount quest for Warlocks brings us into Scholomance, so we'll be going in there to get that going. It also brings us to Fellwood, which is one of my favorite endgame zones. It brings you into, I forget the name of the place, but there's like a crypt there. Massive, like, underground exploration area in that zone. Let's see if we can get one from this guy. Maybe we've just been unlucky. Supposedly we have to go in there as well. So I'm looking forward to it. The Paladin quest was fun. It was awesome. It's my first time trying it. And we actually helped the Warlock on the Paladin. We helped the Warlock get their mount. We went into Dire Maul and fought the final boss. And then dealt with this, like, demon gauntlet. It's actually kind of tough. We almost died. But we survived. Supposedly, using Banish is a big deal during that encounter. Should probably have, like, every Warlock banish like a demon, like a big demon, throughout the entire encounter, and just focus mostly on the imps. Probably make it a lot easier. All right, off to Ungoro Crater we go. And we recently got the Master's Key on the Paladin too, which is the key to Kil'jaeden. So now we just have to gear up. Try to get revered with as many factions as we can. So we can start doing heroics. And then I think once we have like a decent set for heroics, we should be able to do Kil'jaeden, at least as an off tank. See what happens. See if we can sneak into one. We should get a little bit more gear. Gear kind of sucks. Our rings are terrible. Get a decent ring though from Black Morass dungeon. It's also the Ungoro Soil quest we can do here. Sort of a low level for Ungoro Crater, but we'll make our way through. Some of these raptors are pretty fast. Remember I came here on the Paladin? Man, this was such a headache to doing this quest on the Paladin. Because we weren't really able to hit the mob. But as a Warlock, we will just you know, keep spamming our dots. And eventually we'll start hitting. Shouldn't be too bad, I hope. Well, we're also going to hit level 50 in like a couple of kills, so that'll help our hit as well. And yeah, we'll be level 50, guys. I'm not too sure what we'll do. Maybe we'll start going into the demonology tree. Or, well, actually, no, we're going to take another rank of Shadow and Flame. Oh, damn it. Pull the raptor. Dot him up. Or blow him up with a soul fire. And then another one. So when we hit 58, we won't just probably go out to Outland. We're going to most likely try to get our mount, because it will help our questing journey by quite a bit. Oh, we got the mangled journal already. Nice.
You have uncovered a mangled journal. Parts of it remain legible, with a Willardon Marshal claiming ownership over the contents therein. If the journal is accurate, then Willardon may be found somewhere in the northern part of the crater. According to the journal, he and his companions sought higher ground from the savage beasts of the crater once their base camps were overrun.
Alright, so let's head up there. We'll turn this in. That'll probably get us level 50. And then we'll do the Mario and Luigi quest. And potentially the Expedition Salvation quest is not a bad one. At least we should at least get it started. That's our quest log. We have a lot of room. We could probably just pick up all the quests here. It's a good zone, Ungoro Crater, especially not in hardcore. Every quest is pretty much a kill quest. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the Warlock up. Oh, there we go. Travel level up, guys. Those are always a surprise. So let's take another rank of Shadow and Flame. Our Shadow Bolt and Incinerate spells gain an additional 16% of our bonus spell damage effects. Not bad. Well, this guy's got Noggenfogger Elixir. This druid. I notice a lot of druids like Noggenfogger, especially if they don't like their travel form, or the way it's the form that they're in. They just buy a bunch of Noggenfoggers and just play as a skeleton. I wonder if Phase 2 will be as chill as Phase 1. Or will Tempest Keep be like a challenge where too big of a challenge where people will feel like they have to join guilds to complete it? I consider Tempest Keep harder than Serpent Shrine Cavern. They're both pretty tough though.
Hello, stranger,
Kind
and
of
welcome to the
much harder than
majesty
Kil'jaeden.
of Ungoro Crater. My name is Willardon Marshall. My sister, our companions, and I make up Marshall Expeditions, scientists and explorers of Azeroth's wild and great
pick these
unknown.
up, why not?
We've hit a bit of a rough patch here, and we're looking for some help if you have the time. Well, look at this, my journal. I thought it was lost, much like almost everything else we brought into Ungoro. I thank you kindly for returning this to me. I don't know how you made it here, but you're a sight for sore eyes. I'm Willadin Marshall, and I lead a non-aligned expedition troop. Our latest and greatest
There's
endeavor
Luigi.
has met with what seems like countless disasters, the most serious of which
There's
being that
Muji.
we underestimated the savagery of Ungoro Crater. As we fled our base camps in the southwestern and northeastern parts of the crater, we left
And there's
behind
Mario.
vital supplies.
Marion.
You look like you're capable enough. Can you help us by getting them back?
Just because we've suffered a setback doesn't mean that research must stop. We were investigating the Garishi insects in the southern part of the crater before winding up here. Their presence is alien to the ecology of Ungoro, and we want to find out why. In their hive network must be larval hatcheries. You can identify these places by their hanging larval spawns. Use this vial to take a sample of the hive wall near any of the hatcheries. Bring it back to me for study, but be careful.
You'd think that being chief digger for Marshall Expeditions means I like digging. There might be worse things to do in this world, but none really leap to mind. We were supposed to be digging in Terror Run, fantastic name by the way, for dead stegodons and diametrodons. Well, there are plenty of live ones there too. Will and Hall are still all about studying this death trap, so we need those dinosaur bones. Between you and me though, bringing some from live ones will work out just as well. I'm making a flying machine. I got stranded here and I'm absolutely horrible at finding my way around. I'd take a Griffin or Wind Rider back to Gadgetzan, but those beasts just scare me to death. So will you help me? All I have left to build is the wings, and I was thinking that the webby scales from the Pterodax and Diametrodon would be perfect. There's no way I'm going to go up against one of those. You look pretty tough. Why don't you give it a try?
See Larian over there? It's his fault we're here. I told him we were going the wrong way, but would he listen? And would you believe that he's the one that won't speak to me? Well, until he changes his mind, let's have a bit of fun with him. Have you noticed the strange plant-like creatures around here? They're nothing but trouble, really, but I think if trained properly, I could get them to obey commands. First thing, though, I'll need some samples to study. Do you think you could collect some?
Yeah, it's way better being a caster here. You're having a lot more trouble with this on the Paladin. All right, let's have a little drink, get a bite to eat. Sarfon can get his health back up, hopefully. And that druid that we went by, he was doing an escort quest. He was targeting us. It'd be so terrible to get killed there. There's an escort quest where you escort this little goblin named Ringo, and you bring him all the way up to Marshall's Refuge, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. And if you get killed by, the opposite faction while doing it, it's you probably get a little pissed off. So he was looking at me, going, "Hey man, if you attack me, I'm gonna go all out on you." He was level like 56 though. And he's a druid. Kind of tough to fight. Probably kill us, I think. But yeah, I was struggling here on the Paladin at this level. Not too bad on the Warlock. This guy's probably trying to get his mining up. Not too bad as a Paladin with, your epic mount, ground mount, and Crusader Aura, 20% extra mount speed. I was debating on taking mining on my Paladin, but there's so many other gold farms you can just do. Give our pet some health here. He needs to get his mana back up. His mana's like really drained. Does he have like a debuff that's really... Oh yeah, he has a mana leech debuff. It's like, why the heck is his mana so low? Yeah, they put a little mana leech on you. And being a gnome here, if you have like the graphics up, there's like you can't even see like the gnome in the bush, like the bushes here. Takes a while to get these blood petals though. The drop rate's not the greatest. It's pretty low. But I don't mind, it's good XP. If we unlocked any dungeons, no. They didn't level 50. I'm happy we're in the 50s though now. I like 50 to 60. And wow, the 40s I think are my least favorite. Oh, for classic. Retail, you can kind of just choose where it's a lot of choice. You kind of level wherever you want or do whatever you want to level. You can PvP to level. But you can't really PvP. You can PvP to level, but queuing up for Battlegrounds, it takes so long to get into one. So you can't really PvP. I was hoping that when I was playing retail that we could just like queue up for Battlegrounds and they were pretty quick while leveling up, but it's not the case. Wasn't always like that though. It used to be pretty popular to like PvP while you're leveling. Poor Sarfog, he's getting completely annihilated by the dog. My paladin had to deal with that. That was another thing that was annoying, the mana leech as a paladin too. Like, not a good time. We're gonna have to heal Sarfog quite a bit. We got the dot on us. I'm gonna watch out here. And those epic boots that we got, they're up on the auction house for over 100 gold. I hope they sell. We're not the only ones up there, though. We were undercutting somebody. I'll have to make another soulstone soon. I wonder what our slash blade's been on the Warlock. Probably quite a while. 3 days, 22 hours. I'd say 3 days. There's some AFK time in there. between 3 to 4 days. I think the Warlock will level faster than the Paladin. And the thing about the Paladin, we leveled the Paladin in vanilla as well. It was like half vanilla, half TBC. And leveling as a red Paladin at the beginning of in vanilla, it's sort of like you feel like you're swinging like a wet noodle for a while. So you get like a nice item that's worth putting like an enchant on there. Fiery weapon enchant. Yeah, it keeps getting this debuff. It's such a nasty debuff, Blood Petal Poison. Let's drink here. Do you have anything more to eat? No. We have this stuff. There's our extra soul stone. We'll make sure we use that. There's a druid. What did you say to me there? Bows before me. Kind druid? It's a very druid thing to do. Very chill class. If you're a druid player, you're most likely pretty chill. You're like a rogue. You're pretty much a rogue that grew up a little bit. That's what druid players are. So I used to play a rogue, and then I played druid, and I was a lot more chill as a druid than as a rogue. Can be some toxic druids though, like boomkins that root you and dot you up. And they just follow you around. You just slowly die that way. Let's make our way over here. We should get the expedition stuff. Kind of forget where it is. I think it might be over here. Never know. Oh, there's the Devil's Sword. We can't kill those guys. We get wrecked by a Devil's Sword. This is another thing that sucks about being a gnome. Every river here, we just get dismounted because we're a gnome. It's like one of the main downsides of being a gnome. It's just getting dismounted all the time. Or you drown in like a place where like nobody drowns. But you drown because your character's so small. Alright, so we got 5 blood petals so far, not bad. These mobs get killed pretty fast. Especially if we can just pump shadow bolts into them. This guy's bugged. Damn it. It was a waste of mana fighting that guy. Wait a second. Is that some type of heal? Oh, he's resisting our the taunts. What the heck? So strange. What the heck was that? Nice, he had a blood petal on him. He wanted to give us a blood petal. I wonder what happened there. I guess the river. Maybe he just glitched out in the river. Who knows? And there's the crate of foodstuffs just over here. It's nice. You know, it's kind of nice. I don't know why. I just did this. But I just had my character was having a drink and I had a drink at the same time. I don't know why it felt felt satisfying. Like you're both taking a drink. I don't usually do that. I think it's my first time doing that on the channel. Because I don't, I wouldn't do that on camera, because I just think it's kind of rude to, like, eat and drink on camera, I think. I don't know why I think that. I could be wrong about that, but I don't know. But if somebody's, like, streaming 8 hours, I don't really mind, like, if you're having a drink, you know what I mean? Could be wrong about that. But I don't know, it was satisfying. I've never done that before. Like, you take... your character has a drink, you have a drink at the same time. By the time you're done your drink, they're done drinking their mana bars full. These little lashers here are actually a pretty good mob to kill for this quest, I think. Especially at our current level. I was hoping Voidwalker could get aggro here. I think the drop rate for the blood petals is the same across the board for all of the mobs like this, the blood petal mobs. Maybe the higher level ones have a slightly higher drop rate. There's another Devilsaur. That one's really cool. You can actually get that as a pet. If you play a hunter, you can have a Devilsaur pet, which looks awesome. Sort of looks like, I don't remember that show, Beasties. I forgot his name. Transformer, but he looks kind of like that. When they would transform, they would say terrorize. He was the T-Rex. I think it was Megatron, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, Megatron. Yeah, it was Megatron. Yeah, it was called Beast Wars. T-Rex always reminds me of that show. This version of Warlock, though, is pretty damn good for questing. Like, having 2 instant cast damage abilities does speed up the leveling by quite a bit. With having, you know, Shadow Burn and also Conflagrate. It's pretty nice. And your Shadow Bolts are faster. I believe they hit harder as well. It's a much better leveling spec, I think, Destruction than Affliction. Affliction's good for survivability, though. Your survivability is much better. Because I believe your Drain Life heals you for a little bit more. You can't break... The channel can't be broken. There's like a lower chance for the channel to be broken. And then you have Siphon Life as well that's healing you. So you're harder to kill. And your damage ramps up with that spec. Like once you get all your dots up, it really starts to ramp. Just takes a little bit longer to dish out the damage. Suspect the damage gets out a little bit faster. Might as well make our way down here, and we'll maybe get the Hive Wall sample and eventually the other part over here, the research equipment. But one thing that's good about that spec, though, is you can you don't really have to drink as much, because you're getting the health back from Siphon Life, which is nice. And spam Life Tap a little bit more. No blood petals. We're halfway there, though. There you go, we just need a few more. It'll take us a while to get them all. That's fine. It's just how it is. The drop rate isn't that great. Maybe we'll go and get the research equipment quick here. And then make our way back up. Try to get the hive wall sample too, potentially. I'll do this. There we go. Just kept opening and closing it over and over again. I think it's just up here. Maybe it's a little bit more south. Oh, there it is. We're actually right here. Some more Angoro soil. These guys are level 55. To watch out here. He will resist quite a bit of our attacks here. We'll probably be pulling off our tank soon. There we go, one shot. He's not hitting too much. This is where we're kind of in trouble. This is where being Affliction's nice. He'll be dead here. We got really lucky that that went off. Really lucky that with the death coil hit. Should get away. Something about Ungirl craters, a lot of patrols. Can't believe he's still chasing us. Oh, he's stacking the Voidwalker. Poor Sarfog, you're going down, pal. Just keep running. There we go, he made it. Could have got Ringo here. I didn't take it because the quest was red. That would have been a good idea. Takes a while for him to come back, though. He keeps fainting. You have to keep dousing him with water. Maybe we'll do that next episode. We'll bring Ringo back. There's a hunter. A 49 orc warrior. I think the way you deal with a lock, I mean a hunter, is you just yeah, you just gotta try to stay in their face, I guess. So they don't shoot at you. Or maybe you CC the hunter, kill the pet. I'm not too sure. We went the wrong way here. This Marshall's Refuge? No, it's not. Alright, here we go. Let's turn this in.
Good day to you.
Oh, it looks like they're killing Alliance here, guys. Better watch out.
See you later. You got both our foodstuff and our research equipment back. You've not only saved the expedition, you've also saved our lives. I and the rest of my team can't thank you enough. We just might make it here for a while now, thanks to you. While we don't have much, I'm certainly not going to leave you high and dry for the invaluable help you've given us. Thank you, adventurer. You've got a friend in Marshall Expeditions.
Oh, here's the Crystal Cave. And I think we will call this episode while we're inside here, guys. Next episode, we'll finish the Blood Petal quest with Mario and Luigi. And maybe we'll do some other quests while we're out there, too. I might pick up the Ringo one. And we'll escort him back eventually. That's going to be the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.